Exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Hello, hello, hello.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Messi, he's picked his way through. Messi! He's had it taken off him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aim forwards. He's gone for goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
He could be in here. Mohamed Salah. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah. No goals as yet. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Neymar. Now it's Pedri. Messi. Rummenigge. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Roberto Carlos. And they're quick to get it back. Costa Curta. And he's gone looking for safety. Elise.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. That's headed upfield. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Valverde. Oh, this looks sharp. He's got a side of goal. And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 5,
And we're off again.
Number 11,
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
coming on the field. Number 22, Fernando Torres. Number 9,
Looking for the
De
run.
Bruyne. Number 18,
Oh, what a climb! Rodri gets it away. Shot could be on. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitutions taking place.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do.
Terrific header! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's working for him.
De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know,
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Vinicius Junior!
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. Plays a delicate ball. That is good alertness. He's gone forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi, he's found a way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's at the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Taken back almost at once. And he's on his way! And here's Messi. Belletti. He's got the shot away! A real chance and a real let-off.
Fernando Torres controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. No way through. And that is a little undercooked. Chip through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi. Rafinha! He's keen, determined to have his say.
The Czech Republic really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. The Czech Republic couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The Czech Republic have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, look at the space here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Belletti. Messi, a player so deservedly... And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
That has ended up in no man's land. Belletti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he can clear it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Rafinha. He's got away with one there. So, third corner of the game.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Now it's Rafinha. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. The Czech Republic clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Ukraine.
So time for
Number
change.
13,
And this one has been on the
Adrian.
cards for a little while.
Coming on the field.
The Czech
Number
Republic
20,
have broken
Mohamed
through.
Salah.
It's 1-0.
Number 9,
Oh, half-time has been a
Schneider.
blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Neymar. Salah. Schneider. Chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he welcomes it in. And that is expertly dealt with. And they've got rid. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Seedorf, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Schneider, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Neymar. Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ruben Dias with the clearance. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and
it
welcome
is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's through and all alone! McAllister. In he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And Torres! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Decent hit! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. He's through here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Koundé calmly anticipates. Now it's Torres. He's found a way through. David Villa. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Tonali, and it's Son Heung-min, just eases him off the ball. Mohamed Salah. Kim Min-jae, Son Heung-min. Gets his pass away, Fernando Torres. He's found some space. Chance! Goal! Victoria! Into the lead once more. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Victoria go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now that's well seen too.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, great ball! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in...
He'll try from distance. And here's Mohamed Salah. Koundé, that pass has been well intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. The understanding between those two players.
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, Peter, just
The
see
attendance
here
for
how
this
a
match
lot of
was
the attacking players aren't dropping back
72,306.
anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he finish? Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Nicked it back promptly. Son Heung-min. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass somewhat off target. Tonali. Nice, Mohamed Salah! A searching ball that into space. Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's cut it out. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution in progress.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it
everybody,
is the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the football. Mohamed Salah! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Played back in. It's Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Heads it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Luis Suarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Oh, taken with style! Argentina are level! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Luis Suarez.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ronaldinho, bit too much weight on the pass. He can get that clear. Argentina have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. Clips it so gently. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's definitely not his best. It's going to be another throw. Nunez. Keeper's dealt with that. Guardiola getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Belts one. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Hits one! And it's a goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The goal scorer, number 15.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
And a quick announcement
Neither
today
side
that
holding back
memorabilia
here.
from
It
today's
has
match
been
is
quite
now
a
on
half
sale
this.
in the
Well, it's
Stadium
still
Hall.
anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ter Stegen can claim that. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's hoisted clear. Rodri. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's well spotted.
70,987.
And it's Messi. Quality ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he's heaved it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ronaldinho, can he finish? And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Schneider, 75 minutes played. And here's Nunez. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And here's, can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
And the finish! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea. Looks for the finish.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to...
He'll try from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that. So here comes the substitution. He won't be happy with that one. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's gone looking for safety. That'll be a throw-in. Turan. 5 minutes to add. Deftly away. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Lucas Moura chasing after it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Suarez. That's going to go a long way.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Pedri going full tilt down the left. He's found a way through. Mosquera.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Real chance! It's in!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Goal! After 18 minutes is number 5.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, this looks sharp. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's had a hit. He's missed, but not by that far.
Suarez really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Koundé. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get free. That's really well cleared. Adams. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Luis Suarez. He carries far too far and out of play. Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So once again, we're underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that's well spotted. Mosquera. Great ball, a chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put...
He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
A real chance! And that's off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Nuno Mendes.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Deftly away.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Oh, he's found
আছি আপনি কেমন আছেন ভাই এই অবস্থা ভাই ইন্ডিয়া পাকিস্তান তো যুদ্ধ লাগিয়া পড়ছে ভাই
It's all happening. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the shot's on here. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. Platini looking for options for movement. It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
হ্যাঁ ভাই খেলবো নি ভাই আজকে রাত্রে খেলবো না 10টার পরে
Hadrian. Coming on the field is number 42.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Van Nistelrooy! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
This might has a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
বিকালে তো ভাই বাইরে জায়গা আপনি রাতে এমনিতে কয়টা 10টার দিকে ঘুমায় পড়েন
To the last 5 minutes. Squeeze it through. Musiala. And he was
এত তাড়াতাড়ি
quick to
ঘুমায়
react.
পড়েন
Beckham. Barcelona
Goal
looking to
খেলছি
pass their way through. It's Luis Suarez!
এই শালা আমি তো বাইরে দেব ইজি
Keep
গোল
trying, and eventually it might come off. Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
এখন প্লেয়ার চেঞ্জ করব আপনি কি রাত্রে 10টার দিকে ঘুমায় পড়েন
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Into stoppage time, whistle due
আই
any
রে
moment. Oh, super find. Pedri at
আমি
an
ডেলিটিকে
wide
চেঞ্জ
position.
করতে হবে
And that is out and behind. It's a good
ডেলিটি
block.
শালার পথে কি যে করতেছে বুঝলাম না
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
দ্য মেসেজ ইজ সিম্পল কিন্তু লুইস সুয়ারেজ হেড দিয়ে গোল দিয়ে আলবো
Defending of the desperate variety. And time is up.
ভাই ওই চিবোটা পুরাই মারাত্মক। আচ্ছা দাঁড়ান, এটা কাইটা আমি আবার স্ট্রিম করতেছি ক্ল্যাশ রয়্যাল, কারণ এটা কাইটা দিই, এটা কাইটা ক্ল্যাশ রয়্যালে ঢুকতেছি ভাই, থাইকেন।